Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer Quest. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So we're continuing to do some side quests here, trying out all the different characters, and we'll swap somebody out. I think we're going to do this quest next, so the Vestments of Shadows. I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be an item for our Warrior Priest, who I'm just taking out of rotation right at this point. But anytime we can find cool items, I think it's worth going for. We got really good bullets for our Witch Hunter in the last one, which will make him a lot more effective, but he's already super strong, at least against the undead. So we got more orcs and goblins. Let's go ahead and head out to this one. And we keep doing this till we get everybody. I'd like everybody level 2, then I'll probably start moving through the actual story stuff. As the warriors cross an ancient bridge, a hungry river troll emerges from underneath and blocks their way. It lurches forward and makes a grab for Ungrim Truehand. Breaking free. Ungrim is seriously injured after being rescued by the rest of the party, and the monsters force back under the bridge. -6 max wounds for one dungeon. I wonder if we don't take him, does that go away, or do we only get rid of that if he comes in the dungeon? I was definitely going to take him because he's super close to leveling up to level 2. That sucks. I should be able to look at my guys from here and see stuff like that. So anyway, you're level 2, you're not coming out. If you're at -6, I think he'll have like 5 or 6 health, so that's kind of iffy. We'll take him, because he should level. We'll take you for the healing. Let's pull you out just in case, and I'm curious if that negative stat is going to drop away or not. So, who do we want to take? So, we can get our Ogre, because we've got a little bit of experience for you. And then bring in maybe the Archmage or the Shadow Warrior, something like that. Or the Bright Wizard, honestly. Any of those are fine. Yeah, bring me, because we're not taking him, give me the Ogre. And then I think we'll take our Shadow Warrior. First we're gonna beat it, then we're gonna eat it. Vestments of Shadow. The warriors come across a foreboding and forgotten castle leagues away from the nearest settlement. As they enter through the ruined gatehouse, they see a man in battered armor stood in the ivy-covered courtyard. He looks up as the warriors approach, although they notice his left arm is clearly broken. It's badly bruised and the elbow rests at an odd angle. "I was not worthy," he explains by way of introduction, lifting his broken arm by slightly raising his shoulder. "To wield the Vestments of Shadow, you must be proven worthy, or you may be cursed to lurk in this godforsaken place. I hope you have better luck than me." He gestures to the dilapidated doors that open in the cavernous keep. "You'll find the armor in there. Good luck, or you'll be seeing me soon." Alright, let's take a look at our Shadow Warrior guy. Shannara. Basic gear, we've got a bow and sword. We've got one healing item, but it is medium bandages. It's not too terrible. We do have the extra melee attacks. We could possibly give that to you, honestly. Yeah, let's give you a melee attack potion. That makes sense to me. Healing scroll and some bandages, so that's fine. We're fine with this. Nothing too crazy. We're super tough here with our Marauder. He's got a shield as well. Alright, let's take a look at Shannara. The Shadow Warrior. 9 wounds, not super strong. So, I mean, not super resilient is what I mean. Decent strength and toughness, just kind of your averages. Weapon skills, fine. Ballistic skills a little bit low. Long ago, the elven race was riven by a bitter civil war. Their island home, Ulthuan, was ravaged by the followers of the Witch King, those who would become the Dark Elves. This troubled era is known as the Sundering, a schism that blights the High Elves to this very day. The Dark Elves were eventually defeated and exiled across the sea, from where they constantly raid, desperate to retake their former homeland. Common invasion routes travel through the Shadowlands, a blighted realm that still bears the scars of the Sundering. However, the Shadowlands are not unprotected. Stood Sentinel are the Shadow Warriors, a taciturn warrior class who excel at ambush and guerrilla warfare. It's said that a Shadow Warrior's heart is forever cold, chilled by hatred for their former kin. These warriors are seen as elites by even the lofty standards of the High Elves, and are masters of both longbow and blade. Who's to say why such killers find themselves in the company of strangers, exploring the dungeons of the old world? Could they still be stalking Dark Elves so far from home? So we have Reaction Strike as a passive. Shadow Warrior is able to make an immediate attack on any enemy that surprises him. He must have at least one melee attack remaining, though the Reaction Strike is free. So if we keep our close combat attack and someone makes a swing at him, he'll get a counter. Interesting. Shadow Warrior's freedom of movement allows him great skill with his weapons. As he becomes tougher through use of armors and other means, his weapon skill drops by half the amount his toughness increases. So a lot of gear we find is either wounds or toughness, so ideally do not give him stuff that increases his toughness. And making ranged attacks does not prevent the Shadow Warrior from continuing to move. So we can probably want to just shoot with him and not do close combat attacks, and if he does get attacked, then he can make a counterattack. Something like that. We don't have any special gear to give you. You've got a healing item, so I think we're set. So yeah, toughness is 3, pretty standard, so it's probably not making any impact at this point. Alright, well, Marauder and Ogre taking the lead here. And we've got that swing, which I don't really like that much for the Ogre. It just doesn't seem to do enough damage. Let me refamize myself with... Yeah, so that's it, just the Mighty Swing. We've got all our various different things here. Yeah, I don't seem to have Cure Small Wounds as an option for him, and I'm not sure why. It's not like I can select and deselect any of them. And we've got the Berserk thing on him, so he might get more attacks, but he also might attack our own guys. Something to think about. So yeah, like I don't see... Yeah, we've got the Shadow Bolt, Healing Mist, Cure Small Wounds, Shadow Daggers. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm just blind. It's right there. Cure Small Wounds. Alright. Ogre. Let's pop this door. Immediately we get a fight. 3 Night Goblins with bows and 3 regular Night Goblins. Probably with spears, I would guess. Yeah, just charge on in there like a complete maniac. I know you are. Got the death blow. Follow-up hit. Nice. Smashy, crunchity. Can't get you in a good spot. Maybe if we take that guy out, though. Range, I don't think matters for our range shots. Nice. And I can still move, but now, yeah, we've got a clear path to get him in. So we can kind of run up and try to chop some guys up. Oh, a horrible miss. I can still move my elf guy. There is some magic. We'll try for a swing here, I guess. Actually, pretty successful at killing stuff with my mage. He's a Grey Wizard, so he's not like... It's not quite the same as someone just dedicated to magic. They're sort of trickster warrior mages in a way. But pretty much all the... In Warhammer, all the colleges of magic, they're all kind of trained for fighting. Like even the Bright Wizards will use flame swords and that kind of stuff. Yes, go for the guy with the shield. Well, didn't help him there. I think the failed there was the failing of the block. Well, we are pinned. Yeah, just go for a swing. Yeah, let's take a shot. Gark, smash. Or not. Alright. Well, I can move in and go for a stab. Actually, no. Go there. Just want to stay away from him, just in case. Didn't get a kill. Let's see if you can get in and get a quick stab off. There we go. Short bow. 2 to 4 damage, increased chance to hit with a ranged weapon. Might want to look at that compared to the elven bow. So the elven bow is 5 to 7 damage. 2 to 4. Oh, we can give this to the Marauder. I have to get rid of something, though. I guess we get rid of the shield. Take the shield off, give him a bow, because he can do a melee attack and a ranged attack. So it gives him an option of just doing more, getting more attacks out. I feel like that is kind of the way to go. It's just showing him having like his fist out, but we can do both. So we still have a ranged attack. No healing we need to do, no more actions, so that's good. Nope, we get ambushed by 5 giant bats. Ow. Did get a reaction strike off, nice. Okay. We can possibly get a couple kills here if we get a death blow. Excellent. I still have the bow. Yeah, sure. Take a shot. Why not? Bring him in, see if we can get a kill. That's a no. Alright. There we go. Worn Circlet, +1 health for a Warrior Priest. That's pretty good. I do wish, at this point, if I wanted to go into my inventory, that I could go to my Warrior Priest, even though he's not with us, and, like, put that on him. But instead it goes into our just general stash. Because I might forget the next time we want to use them. Anyway. Everybody use their actions. No more movement. No winds of magic. Alright. Off we go. Keep feeling there's something I should do, but I've been using the Warrior Priest who had, 5 spiders, had a special ability that we could increase our chance to hit or dodge. So it's like just used to doing stuff with him every time. Yeah. These guys, you're not too bad. You're giant, but you're not massive, so less of an issue. Get the death blow. Second hit missed. We can shoot down range at something. Oh, actually puts his axe down to use it. That's interesting. Alright. Charge on in, buddy. Crunch. Crunch. What's your weapon skill? I feel like you almost never miss. It's a 3. Okay. Don't even have to move up. Take a shot for the down. Nice, good hit. Could throw some magic downrange. Let's just hold off. Could do a slight heal. It's only 1 point. Yeah, heal myself up a little bit. Web to me. So the web, what was that again? The web, the warrior may be bitten by the rest of the monster's attacks, with each bite guaranteed to hit. Attacks other enemies are more likely to hit a webbed warrior. And there's a chance we just free ourselves, but I can't free you. Alright. So I can't attack or anything. Disappointing. You're still pinned, so crush. Alright, takes care of the spiders. Ooh, something for my gray wizard. Extra toughness. It is a green item, though. So we do have this, the +1 max wounds. We could go toughness instead. That's a potion. Yeah, I don't know if we need a potion and bandages. We could just take the bandages off and have both. How about that? Do you have a good amount of magic? Is anybody hurt? I don't think so. You're still down 1. You're down 1. Eh, I guess we could do like a minor heal. I could even do it again. So why not? Alright, let's check out the next room. Nothing. Gonna stay back a little bit so we can sort of reorganize. Let the tanks get in front. Big stompy ogre feet. We're all good. Nope. 6 snotlings! That's a lot of snotlings. They all missed. Reaction strike, nice. So the reaction strikes definitely help us in these ambushes. That's the second time we've had a kill from a reaction like that. Alright, crush. Wonderful. No magic. Take a swing. Well, that's too bad. Take a range shot. Yeah, we could move in and try to go for a kill. Excellent. Lesser Scroll of Fire, 4 to 6 damage. Do I want to give that to anybody? I don't know. Let's take a look at your gear again. Is that a green item? Yeah, I'm fine for now. I think that's okay. I still have this Finger of Death scroll I haven't ever used. Probably more of a boss. Think about using it. Alright, let's go ahead and sneak on by here, or not. 5 snotlings. Yeah, just go right in the midst of them. See if we can use the death blow to our advantage here. We do get it. We get 2 kills, just like that. Could do a magical hit, go for 2 of them potentially. Yeah, go for them. Killed one, hurt the other. I think I'm fine. That's enough. Let's try to mop up with your bow. It's too bad. Yeah, just try to mop up. Well, that was disappointing. Maybe they'll come for me. Maybe we can get a counterattack if we're lucky. Something like that. Or they just all go for the ogre. Oh, he just went berserk. Didn't hit us though, so that's okay. Give you another chance. Lots of misses. Alright. Try to take him out with a sword. Nice. Cave herbs. Okay, we can do a little heal. Want to reveal the next room? Yeah, I mean, we're doing okay. He's just kind of getting ahead of us. Four giant rats come out of the walls. Nope, missed the reaction strike. Well, got a couple attacks here. Miss one. Okay. Save the bow. Alright, we'll try the bow there. So much for that. Oh, another miss. Getting a lot of misses here. We've taken out them. Let's just try to deal with you in the back here. Could use some magic, but I'm gonna hold off. I don't think we're gonna get beat up much. Death Leap. Hit me. Got a counterattack off. Alright, Weaver Patch. So Weaver just makes me think of the Orb Weaver spiders or something, so I'm not sure if that's what that's supposed to be. You're down like one. You're down a couple. We'll just heal you a little bit. Probably should wait. Because really my ogre's the only one who can really make it through the door. And we'll do a quick little heal. Okay. Let's check this room out. 5 giant bats. They are all over the place. Can we clear a path here, maybe? That's a no. Can't just move in. Not a death blow. They are pretty weak. We could try the Mighty Swing to hit both of them. But I'm not sure if we can. Yeah, I think it just went, like, swung there with him in the center. So whoever we target is in the center of that. So not really that useful for that situation. Yeah, we'll try to help out. I don't want to kill too much stuff with my wizard, but give him an opportunity. Which he failed. Alright, see if we can still move. We can take them out. Could do a little heal. Okay. Leaves these 3 can still move up. +1 melee attack. That might be something for you if I can fit it in your inventory. Yeah, I've already got one, so we're fine. Let's go check the next room. Vestments of Shadow. Within the chamber is a Night Goblin boss. The monster spies the warriors lurking outside and beckons them forward. Looking for this, it says, pointing at the Vestments of Shadow. Well, let's get this over with, says the beast, limbering up and bringing forth a massive blade. Not something I think about in combination. Goblins and massive blades. It's gotta be in the back. Grub Rot. Cursed Black Blade. +2 strength. That does make him potentially dangerous. I think we rush the ogre in. We hope for death blows. One kill's better than nothing. Let's go for the multiple attacks here again. Alright, never mind. Sure, we'll send a bow shot back at him. Start softening him up. 1 whole point of damage. Look at that. So you're busy, but we can use magic. There just isn't much available. Can't see them from here. Interesting. Oh no, because I already shot before we did anything. Alright, yeah, come on up. We'll take a stab at a goblin. Because why not? That is everything I can do. Oh, now we get giant spiders coming out of the walls as well. Good time to go berserk, actually. If you're going to go crazy, now's probably the time. Let's see if I can deal with this. That's a no. Well, you do have a spider on you back there, too. Do have a couple attacks. Okay, I'm a bit disappointed. Soften him up again, hopefully. Or not, you know, whatever. Whatever you feel like. Try to take him out the back. At least somebody can hit something. See if we can get some more crushes. 1. Go for the attack. Not great. Not great. We're not in awful shape, though. Nobody's really beat up or anything. I could use my reserve magic, but I'm not going to. Ooh, big hit. Alright. Try a swing and a bow shot. Go for him. Can you move, is the question. No. Alright, well just swing away, that's all you can do. Oh, you disappoint me. I'm tempted to use the potion of battle. I mean, we got it in this one, so why not? Give me another action. Let's try that again. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely disappointed. Let's try to just reduce the numbers. Everyone is failing me. Alright. Just gonna do a heal. Do a big heal on him. 3. We could move in and do a swipe. That is true. I'm gonna see if I can pick off these little guys. Okay, excellent. Lots of misses. Yeah, let's move in. We'll take a swipe, just to see. Hey, mage actually lands his hit. I think I'm gonna call that good. Ooh, what for my mage? Oh! Instantly nailed. Well, I didn't expect that to happen, that's for sure. Missing a lot of these hits. Be very helpful to have. I don't know. Being downed. Is there anything I can I get him back up? I'm not sure. I don't remember. In the journal. Is there anything about... being downed? I don't see anything helpful. Combat. Death blow. No, that's when we attack. Defeated warriors. When warriors are defeated in casual or adventure difficulty, they limp and crawl out of the dungeon or rejoin their relative safety outside. Experience they gained during the excursion is lost, but they get to keep the treasures and gold. When warriors are defeated in hardcore, they're slain. So we just won't get any XP for this one. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, don't click that. So he's just not going to get any XP. That's fine, because he already did level up, so it's not a huge deal. Got a couple swings here. So if we can just land our hits, we'll actually be okay. Let's go for the final blow here. Nice. Good job. +4 strength. Very nice. With all the monsters vanquished, the adventurers can search the chamber at their leisure. It doesn't take long to locate the lost vestments of Shadow, and through a hidden alcove, a hoard of gold, which the adventurers plunder without a moment's thought. Oh, it's for my wizard. Okay. Didn't realize. Decreased chance to be hit with a melee weapon and +1 toughness. That's actually quite nice. And... good hammer. I'll have to take a look at that, too. Alright, so he leveled up. Ogre's super close. Got a bunch of kills. Actually got a lot of kills with him, too. Very nice. He still got XP, so I'm a little confused about that. Maybe if everybody was downed, maybe that's what would happen. Let's go back to Marburg. Okay, let's take a look at our stuff. So, we got a whole bunch of goofy things. So yeah, we've got the hammer. I think you're fine. You're fine. I think you can use this, right? Yes, we can. 4 to 6, critical chance, that's 1 to 5. So yeah, let's swap that out. It is two-handed, but that doesn't really make much difference, because we're not using the shield anyway, because we've got the bow. The potions and stuff, I'm not sure how I want to distribute them, kind of as we go forward. So we did get the other items, so this is a blue. So this one is +1 toughness and decreased chance to be hit, whereas this is just +1 toughness. So we can get rid of this. Does leave me another space for anything if I want it. Yeah, have the Scroll of Fire. Sure. We barely have anything. But I think we'll change gear if and when we take people in on a mission. Right, we got this thing too. +1 max wounds. I kind of feel like I don't really like the Ring of Jade. The chance to regenerate, but also to damage, it kind of bugs me that it hits everyone around him too. So I'm not a huge fan of the Ring of Jade, honestly. It's worth a lot, but I think I'd rather just have +1 max wounds and the toughness and have a healer in the party. Like that's all we need, really. And we can take some healing items too. At least for the moment, that's what I'm thinking. I haven't taken you anywhere yet. No gear for you. Same. Nothing special here I can give you. I think we'll definitely take him out on the next one. Get him to level up. The Ogre as well. We could probably level up in another one. Yeah, we could take the toughness increase. I do like the melee attacks. We've got a few of them. Let's take the melee attacks again. I kind of like that. Alright, you can level up, so we'll do that. More strength, toughness, health. Passive. The Marauder is sometimes able to ignore a wound that would normally knock him down. When this happens, he remains standing with one wound remaining. Very cool. Nobody else is there quite yet. I should look. I don't know if it's even going to show on my dwarf. There's nothing here about the wound that he took. Nothing here about the wound that he took. Alright, look at the market. Sell our stuff. Yeah, we could sell the shield, I guess. I do have a better bright staff, but I'm kind of holding on to it. This we don't need. Yeah. The weaker version there. And the hand axe we also don't need. Alright, what do we got? Holy Water. Damage against undead. Longbow. Is that better than what I have? It's 5 to 7. We've got elven bows, I think, on them. You've got, like, a special bow. It's exactly the same, 5 to 7. We could give it to the Marauder, though. It's a bit pricey for that, but we could do that. What else am I going to do with my cash? Sure. And then we can sell the short bow that I was using, because it's not very good, honestly. So now the short bow. Yeah, we're not going to use it with anybody else. And I think we're good on everything else, honestly. We could take another haunch of meat, but we have a decent amount. So I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and call it there. So we'll have some more stuff come in. I do want to level, like I said, everybody up to level 2, and then we'll go ahead and do the quest, and then maybe we'll move on from there. But again, I also might not make videos when I'm doing... Ooh, shield. Doing these little side missions. But I do really enjoy playing this quite a bit. Like, I could just keep grinding this forever, I feel like, honestly. But anyway, this has been more Warhammer Quest. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.